Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Timberborn. We're in the middle of a drought. Post mess up. Trying to clean all of the things up still. You can see just a smidge bit of all the poop water just hanging out in this little reservoir right here, which is so nice. You gotta love it. You love to see all of your mess up just still staring at you in the face. And all of this is still probably about 30% bad water, or maybe even 20. I'm not entirely sure. We don't have a way to actually gauge that unless we look at stuff like down in here. But I don't think that actually measures in here. But that's besides the point. Okay, we learned our lesson. We fixed it. No longer will the bad water be coming in here. We've even fixed some of this up so that we can hopefully get this nice and clean water faster, so we don't have to wait 2.5 days for all this to flush out and go that way. You know, since it's all right here, everything should work a little bit better without any consternation, any problem there, and all the bad water just will flow this way and then off the map. One of the things that I do want to focus on today is cleaning this up. I want to focus all the bad water from this water source down this path right here and then off the map. And that, of course, means blasting some of this out, making it a bit cleaner of a path so we can take advantage of it while it's actually running through. Because there is power that is running through here that is not being picked up on. So I want to get in here. We're going to clean up some of these lines, make it nice and 4 wide all the way across and 5 wide on one side, or a 5th level on one side, just one higher, so that we can actually power out and over and into this power system over here. Might as well take full advantage of that while we've got the opportunity and we've got the actual material to do so. Speaking of material, we're running out of planks again, so I will be throwing in some additional lumber mills. Probably more than I should, but we're seriously lacking in the plank realm, and we're just not keeping up with the demand signal, because we've got a lot of things that require planks. We've got all of the bot manufacturing going on that requires planks. We've got the obviously sparkly plank manufacturers, gear manufacturers that we have a bunch of, and then yeah, that's and of course this monstrosity which is eating through them as well. So while all this is going on in the background, we are going to plus up our lumber mills, our plank production capability, and also get this moving a little bit faster. So that shouldn't be too hard of an ask. There are only a few touch points that they can get to at this point anyway. So while the 2 to 3 timber bots are over here actually taking care of things, we can get over here and we can spend some of their time doing this, and of course fixing this mess that we created last time. Well, because we were full of poo water over here. Thankfully, we've got that rectified, and no longer will this area be covered in poos, hopefully forever at this point. So we're gonna get that knocked out. We're gonna focus on all of those things for the day. I hope you guys are ready for their wonderful episode, and I'm here for it. So sit back, settle in, let's hit that play button, and let's see how our beavers are doing. Overall, we're at a 27 average well-being, which is fantastic. I think we have 2 contaminated beavers right now. Yeah, we have 2 floating around. And we're just waiting on berries to pop in, but we've got a fair amount of antidote, so there's no reason for these guys not to actually get healed up relatively quickly. We are... For the first time, we have exceeded our capacity as far as timber bots are concerned. So let's go ahead and turn some of these back on and probably expand our timber bot usages elsewhere. On top of course, actually getting these guys into lumber mills. Come on, game. Don't fight with me. It's too early for you to be fighting me like this. Let's see. Where can we put some lumber mills in? And probably the easiest would be down here, and we might as well just go in here. We've got lumber mills. Go ahead and toss in 2 right there. That shouldn't cause any problem. Problem though is just running power across here, but we could sneak underneath that stairwell right there. No problems. Go ahead and hit that button and are running into. We'll make this a four-way. I don't know if that's entirely necessary. Put it in anyway and hit that in right. Have to give them that one doozy, which is going to be fun, but again, shouldn't be a problem. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Until don't technically need to be there yet until power sorted, and we'll let that continue. One there. That in. All right. Well, they can do whatever they want to do slowly in the background. I'm going to over pots, turn you back on because we are going to need some explosives here shortly. That reminds me, I should probably get over here and start placing storage for explosives. Going to need explosives. Includes this. We don't need that. Maybe two of these guys just for giggles. Toss that in. You explosive. And you will be extract, which is that guy. That's in there. And then it needs to get across this way. Might as well take advantage of this time right now while we're in the middle of a drought when this isn't covered in water. It's always a good thing. And we'll go ahead and toss that in right there. Probably not right there. Go ahead and make it flush. No reason not to. And like so. Just said make it flush. Make it a little. I know. Alright, that shouldn't be too much of an ask. They should have plenty of skills here to accomplish all that. And we've already got the stairs in, so they can keep working that in the back. Down to one contaminated. Doing good there. Maple syrup, we're doing fantastic on how we're doing on our maple pastries. We're maxed out on maple pastries. We're maxed out on everything. We've got sunflower seeds, we got maple pastries, spatterdock, potatoes, chestnuts, cattail crackers. Oh my goodness. We are swimming in food and I am here for it. Hopefully that means we'll never run into a situation where we're out of food. I say that knowing full well that I'll probably expand the population in a very not good fashion and turn that into a very big problem for the amount of food we have. But I'm not going to dwell on that. Okay? Past me, and I have learned from my mistakes. Okay? We're not going to repeat history. Don't worry about it. That's what I tell myself at night to go to sleep. That joke is getting old, but I'm here for it one way or the other. Okay? Go. All right. This is in. We're slowly working our way across. Really wish there was a way for me to build on top, but I don't want to waste our planks, which we are seriously at a deficit on. Is there anywhere I can toss in more? Not really. I could tear this refinery out. Don't want to tear out a refinery. Could tear this refinery out since I've made this mess with all this power over here anyway. No, there's no need to do. We'll just let that be. That's a mistake that I'll just have to live with. This mess of power lines. Fine. This has already almost gone. They just need slap all of that. And now let's see, what is the easiest way to tackle this right here? So I think right here would probably be the best. Drop in right here and start running this that way. So this is already at a decent height right here, so that's just gonna be a 2. And this is 4 wide right here, and this is where our 5th would be. We'll just run this straight back, or do we want to start over here? Not sure. See what would be the best. We do have dirt, so we could just manipulate the dirt, throw in dirt, do all of the things for us, and that wouldn't be a big ask. Put this. Go ahead and because I like a bit of an explosion in the morning. I should probably get in here and clean some of this up. Pools of bad water right there, but not going to cause any problems for us one way or another. All right. Commit to something. This line out here, and we could have it curve off to go that way. Or we could just take advantage of what's already in here naturally, but I don't want to do that because it's wide enough all the way forward. So let's just do the things. That's 2. Go ahead and drop this down like so. Is that a 2? Yeah. 2 to that level. And then we'll do singles across here. Continue that here. Gonna have to fill this in with some dirt. Haven't unlocked yet. I do have the science that and that go in just and continue that along like this. Same down here. Then I believe what we want to do is singletons. So I do need to here so they can actually place this without any issue there. All right. So that's in. Now we need to do some doubles right here. And then singles along this side right here. And then that should be right height across that line. Problems. Do need to run a path along this way though. Otherwise they will do that and have to stairs. Things. You need to go check on this, however, because this is one of the things that I need to get accomplished as possible. So please, let's just stare at this for part of me while I stare at them putting in these last 2 power shafts. Okay, I know the beavers like to play with. Never mind. I'm not going to continue that statement. You guys don't need to be joking about the beavers like that, okay, guys? No. Unhallowed hero, I'm talking about you. Especially you. You guys, there we go. There we go. GG. Last one. Put that in here. Priority, that should be connected. Free education connection. No. Either way, we're unpausing that. We're prioritize you guys by hollers so that we can get some beaver power rocking and rolling, get some more of these planks moving, as we are definitely in the need for all of that. Please and thank you. All right, that's cool. We have planks probably a bit better position, hopefully here soon. It already looks like it's going in the better direction. That puts us at 5, I believe. Yeah. Not bad. We have 16 regular beavers walking around not doing it. Did want to throw in something mildly distracted by this, but in thinking about ways to help out with more of their livelihoods, more of their time, you know. Past that. Now this is the use of my planks, but I also would like to do. How are we doing on this over here? Come on, game. Stop fighting me. Thank you for the autosave. All right, they are up here. They got up to that final layer. That means that they're actually putting in the rest of the levees. So that's good. I do need to get in here and actually give them a way up here. One of the things that I should have done a long time ago, but I did not. So let's see. How are we going to do this? So something a little like that. And I do think I need to get 3. So, and then we're gonna need double here. I have a double on there. Why? And stairs. That gets us up to that level. And so just all the way across this. And then need singletons here. Same thing on that side. Probably should have done this a bit of a smarter way. But I was elected to lead, not to read. By that I mean I was elected to do ridiculous and unnecessarily painful things in order to do smart games. Coherent manner. I think. For the most part. Don't at me. Yeah. This would be a lot better of a situation. Get up here. That's on me. I'll take full responsibility. But now they should be able to put all those pieces in without any issue. They've got the stair access now. Problem is just getting back in here, but somehow finagle that. Not sure how that's going to happen. Probably. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But they've got plenty of stuff to work on right now, and I'm going to need to do something. So this next layer is this, and realize that I'm going to have to fix that there too. Thankfully, I don't have to do that for a third tier, though. That would be so much fun. An absolute blast. Oh my. How does one... Guess I could come down from here since the path is already up. Have it drop down. Or I could cut out one of these stairs and coherent. Adding whatever. Alright. Pull this back up to the top and then we're gonna have to build down from here. I feel like this is a waste of material, but it's needed because I did not plan it. Come down that high. Down. Viewing angle. Go get that in there. Should be on the same level, and we come forward one more to provide that platform. All of the things right here, and then stairs all over. Think. Get it right. Be there, but this just goes like so, and this goes like that. Should have access to all the things this way and to this way. And then should, in theory, have access to this once we get to that point. We'll let them continue working on that in the background. Ask or too much of an ask. I say that knowing full well that I've just asked them to, crawl across space and time and do something ridiculous like find the time stone or something. I don't know, fight Thanos. I'm not asking them to fight Thanos, but it may seem like they're fighting Thanos because of the Herculean task that I provided for them to actually conquer. But that's okay. I believe in our beavers. Even if they don't believe in themselves, okay? I believe in them. Now, while believing them, I still need to find a position for 31 beavers to do something and 6 bio or timber bots. Timberbot. That's the word I'm looking for. All right. Where do we have bodies? That's the wrong button. Let's click that button. Where can we swap some of these? I don't care for bakeries right now. Autosummer's already moved over. Dirt extractor. Let's do that. So save some of our beavers from getting injured in there. Farmhouses, I'm fine with the bio beavers doing for now. Fluid dumps. No, those guys are fine. Foresters, gather flags, okay. Gear workshops already transferred. Grills, fine. Grist mill, fine. Hauling post. Nope, I'll leave that be. Large water pump. We could probably transfer a few of those. We'll do 2. I don't think that's entirely necessary, but that has put us in a better position. Probably pull that down to 2. Oh, well, okay. And we have a few out of fuel. That's why this number keeps fluctuating in such heinous ways. It's fine. You guys continue to be out of fuel. How are we doing power-wise? Out of power here. Out of power everywhere. Network power supply is 2,900 and demand is 3,500. That's not where we want that supply versus demand to be at. Why? Okay, well, that's something I've got to solve now, isn't it? Additionally, I need to solve getting down here. Take care of this. I also need to put up barriers this side so it doesn't spill out this way. How far is this? Actually, let's go ahead and blast. See how this all looks. Do the same down here. And down here. Pull yourselves up. Run away. Oh my goodness. Guys, you're not supposed to give me a heart attack like that. Okay? You're not supposed to give me a heart attack like that. Not how this is supposed to work. Leave the explosives alone. Okay? You understand? Not blow yourselves up. Don't do it. Should have actually cleaned this. That's on me. Thought I had done that, but apparently I hadn't. It means that we get to waste more lumber to get down and around in here. Hey, aren't you guys bringing me extract? Are we out of extract? Alright, we have a bunch of bad water. We have a bunch of extract. A bunch of biofuel. We have a little bit of antidote. Where's it? We're fine on everything. Why are you guys not bringing me? Maybe it's because they're burning through it so fast. Alright, that's not it. Not too bad. Put them down into here. Well, they are going to have to bring some dirt over, so let's go ahead and give them a place to store some of that dirt. Don't think it's necessary for a pile here. How much dirt do we have floating around? 40 or 435. That's not too bad. That is paused. We are out of power. How are we doing on... Save some of the power here. We're fine on metal blocks for a little bit. Probably pause these guys again too, because we do have an excessive amount of chassis, heads, and bot limb. So hopefully power will turn back over and we'll get things moving again. And we seriously did not solve our playing deficit. All right. Well, I need power. I need planks. I need power. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I really don't have to. Where is Gamora? Why is? Sorry for the Marvel puns. Okay, I'll pause X on that. Let's do something not nice. And this is going to be very much nice, but we need it something. Here, don't know if they can build through the power wheels here. Need to run all of this in and around, and go ahead and wrap. So probably that and lumber mills on the. So we can afford 6 of these based off of the fact that we have 6 of these running right here. Because we're at a power deficit right now. I need to put in more batteries, but that requires more planks, and that requires more gears, which requires more planks, and requires more all of the things. And continue to wrap around this side. I should probably go ahead and do that. Tear this out right here. No reason for anymore, and not reason there. I think we can. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we might as well just plan for this expansion. We are seriously hurting in the power supply. Making sure I actually grab the triple platform inside so they can work. That goes. These doubles there. Oh goodness. Fine. Thing is awesome. Especially when you're part of a team. Okay. Part of an amazing team doing amazing beavery team good things. Hey. Boom. That should be good there, and then we realize that I placed that in not good. I feel like that's not where I want it. Not because I've got this power line running through here. All right, it's fine. That's cleaned up. How do we do this? I kind of want to have one more here. Can't because I have all the things in the way. Can. All right, but let's think about this. Game is still paused. It's going to be one right here. Right, and then this is how I had it. That's what we. Right. Yeah. Huh. Apparently, I'm having some depth on here. I think I changed it. That's what I'm gonna tell myself so I don't go insane. You know, well, going insane implies that you were staying to begin with, but go down that rabbit hole. Okay, I'm playing with my beavers. Don't judge me and my beaver playing, okay? And judge me on YouTube so you guys can enjoy all of my consternation and suffering together. All right. That's in. And now we put in all of the grip patch there, there, and there. Like so. Such it. Those two there. Definitely. Hey, bada bing, bada boom. That's where. Actually, hold up. You. Yeah. Okay. Not losing my mind yet. But I'm gonna keep telling myself not losing my mind yet. Sweet. So, 10 days into this drought, we've barely accomplished. At least I feel like we've barely accomplished. We're out of planks. We're out of explosives. Well, we're not out of explosives. But we're still out of planks. They're moving. This is all going in. Hey, are we... I'm just this bad at playing this game. Where are all of the beavers? Well, let's go ahead and take full advantage. I need to build up here, but I need planks. Okay, what are the builders working? Where are they wandering around? They're all coming up here. That's where they're all at. Okay. They've actually got access points to all of this. Means they're doing all of that. Which is a good thing. But it also means that they're running around and not doing it. Actually gain access to things. I'm not sure how they're gaining access to that. How they even gain access to this, but I'm not complaining. They've reached it. Don't know how they're... Well, okay, that makes sense. Well, they're doing great things. Okay, who's going to stop them if they're doing great things? I sure the heck am not. Oh my goodness, they're even putting in that water wheel. Don't put things in out of... Guys! Alright. So. All that's in. We are running out of planks. I do prioritize. Guys, come prioritize that, please. It won't take up too much of your time. I promise. Promise. Power. We've exceeded our demand signal by a good bit. So when everything's running as it should be, we are exceeding our demand signal. But when it stops on a dime like that, we're out of power again. Then everything just oblivion, and then we're out, and it's not good.
2 hours later.
Well, complaining about power is not going to get us anywhere right now, so let's just let that continue on working in the background. They'll get to it eventually. I do need to throw up a couple more of these builders' huts because that's where we can get some of these beavers actually working, and some more hauling posts that would be beneficial for all of the things that need to occur here. All of this is still going on in the background, so let's just go ahead and keep that going. I'm back. We had to take a pause. Apologize if there's a break in thought processes between the middle and the end of this episode. Work does do work things. So let's continue on here. This is moving along nicely. Probably waiting on a few more. Yeah, they just need to come slap that. It'll go in nicely. That shouldn't cause any much consternation. I can continue on. Sweet. All right. And let's see here. If I do unpause these, this is just going to eat into even more of our planks, which we are still waiting on. And of course, the power still being a problem, so we're going to have to continue working in the background. All right, so let's go ahead and toss in these building posts. Probably beneficial to have them back here. Fit 2 in like so, and then we can toss in 2 hauling posts like this, and just feed this in like here. Give these a priority bump, otherwise they're not going to get built before anything else. And we'll go ahead and over to the timber bots. That shouldn't cause any problems. And let's see, where else are we? So that's going on. We were working on this as well. So let's see here. I got this in, and I need guys on the dirt. Do we have anybody running dirt right now? No. Can I make this a shorter route? Probably not. Okay. Can they reach? Should be able to with issue, and they haven't touched any of this either. So I am going to bump this priority wise because I do want to get this knocked out before the next bad tide, which we don't know what the next sequence of events is going to be. So we want to be on it as soon as possible. Now the question is, do I want to step this as a drop down here and let it continue on and fill in these areas? How many are we going to be able to fit here actually? So let's check that out. So power, let's go into the water wheels. We're going to start them here and just run them back. So probably pause the game. Don't do this while I'm doing all of this, but that should be out of priority sequence. Let's see. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Not bad. We can do 10 and then put in another 10 here. They got this all in. That's great. Go ahead and destroy this platform. Have them come pick up these planks since those are kind of in high demand right now. They can clean that up, then we'll blow that out, and then we can continue to work on all of our water wheels here. I do want to give a priority. Go ahead and hit that. And hit this as well. I know I keep putting all the things above the priority as far as this is concerned, but this is a long-term project. We can work on this during bad tides. We can work on all of this during droughts. So I'm not too concerned about this taking some time. I know it's taking a very, very long time, but it is coming along nicely. And that's all I can be... all I can say. Not too upset by that. Now, the cool thing is, and I was thinking about this between recording sessions here, is now that we've got all of this in, at least this line in, we can actually take full advantage of this. So we can keep good water down in here and have a reservoir, a backup reservoir of just a little bit of clean water in there to fill this back in. I know it's not much, but it's still something, as opposed to just losing all of potentially saved water back. We're going to keep that at 1.9 and go ahead and adjust the... I want this to close above contamination of 1.0, and I want this to... just want this to be open. Yeah, I just want that to be open, so when that tide does come up, that'll come and start flowing out this way, and it'll flow, dump down into here, and then it'll continue to flow out the rest of the system as it's already designed to do. In the future, I do need to get in here and actually fill this in and allow that to continue off the edge there. And I do, at some point, want to actually get in here and run the good water this way somehow, and run that that good water aqueduct that I've been yapping about at the beginning of the series. So you can have that running through here and just dumping water into these little reservoirs, into this reservoir here. Same thing over here. We could do that all over the place. The problem is it just takes a lot of material. That takes a lot of time. And they haven't finished any of this. So let's go ahead and give this a priority bump here. No, that doesn't need it. Let's not do that. You, however, need to run the power. I probably shouldn't have done this like I have. That's what happens when you're playing this game at 5 o'clock in the morning, trying to get things done before. But that's on me. I accept full responsibility for my terrible life decisions. And let's see. We can go ahead and plus these guys up all the way to 10. Get that knocked out. And there we go. That brings us down to just 2 beavers rocking and rolling without anything to do. Auto save. Come on. Don't fight me here. Drop the priority on these guys, and we'll probably do the same on these builders' huts, because if we do pull in or need to actually get additional positions open, like all of this over here running, that would be quite helpful. Go ahead and pop quick. And you guys do not need to be running in the big guys. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's just a waste of your time. It's a waste of my time. It's just a waste for everybody. Okay? Not how this works. We'll unpause that because we do need the dirt. And yeah. Got that one in. Really, really should have. If I could burn the planks, I would, but I don't think I can. So we're going to be doing this for a second. Hopefully we can get this knocked out relatively quickly without any consternation on my part and or on yours. So please stay tuned as we slowly build this tiny piece of power structure for the next 6 to 9 seconds. Doo-doo. Come on. I know I've got late night builders. Let's go. Thank you. There. Let's hit this in. And I probably should feed this power into this one, so it's not just all going into here. Well, this is the max amount that can actually keep up with. Yeah, I don't think there's a need to actually put that power system in here. I can just run it up and over. There's no reason not to. If the power's going somewhere, the power's going somewhere, right? And yeah. All right. They haven't touched any of these explosives yet. That's fine for now. Get that in right there and give that another max priority. And then we have just one more piece to throw in, and then we can run the power back in and around here. We can go ahead and just go ahead and in that now. Put that right here. Put this right here. And then fill that into... Not there. Go away. Not what we want. We want this to go like that and like that, and then we'll have to put in that last piece fairly easily, and that just goes in like another max priority, and then that will be good. We could start running some more planks. We're still sitting not pretty at 240, and I'd like to see that in the thousands range because they are eating through them in a lot of these positions. Especially over here, which is why we have that pause in the first place, right? And power. How is this coming along? This is slowly moving in the right direction. Probably give this a bump, priority bump, honestly. Just because I need the power. Power is our limb fact for all of the things. Like right now. Seriously not meeting the demand. All of these are probably at 0. Well, that's not entirely. Probably build more windmills so that I can meet that power demand, as opposed to just throwing up more of these batteries. But we're going to need all of them anyway, so let's go ahead and hit that button. We'll give that a button as well and make sure that that gets knocked out. And I shouldn't have made it max priority. I should have just made it this priority. Come on, work with me here. There we go. Want to see right there, so I can actually come over here and tell them to do these right here. Otherwise, all of this will be for naught, and we'll just continue to work in a situation where we don't have power moving. All right, so let's see here. This is in the 1.9. That'll stay right there. And this side should be good now. No longer will we have to ever deal with bad tide causing any problems here. That should fill in, and then all the good water should go this way, and here, yada yada, blah blah blah. This water's still kind of poopy water, but that's okay. That's acceptable and understood to be a problem here. That's at 0.85. That should allow the water to overflow there. And how did this get fixed up? It did. Sweet. So hopefully we have a long tempered cycle here, and that can actually fill in that back reservoir over there, so we have a little bit more water. And we can start expanding our colony to that side of the world. Now, let's see here. Water's looking good. We're at just under 10K. Logs were looking good. Probably could throw in another log storage because we have a bunch of logs or trees not getting chopped down because they don't have anywhere to really store anything. That shouldn't be that much of a problem. It will eat through our planks and our gears. I don't know if it wants to do that. They have all this done, so let's go ahead and tack in this last little piece. Give this max priority. That's good there. I don't need you guys. You're fine. How are we doing on maple syrup? It's doing good here. We've got probably a lot of maple syrup, right? 2,800 units of maple syrup. That's Gucci. You'll love to see that. This is filling in nicely. Yeah, absolutely love to see that. So that's good. Now, you guys don't need to be here because the water is too low for you to actually pull any of that out. Once it gets high enough, we'll turn it back on so they can continue to pump out. And so this is where all the bad water's condensed right now. Some of it is flowing out this way. We could probably hit this button to check 2% contamination in here. It's not bad. It's not going to cause any problems for any of our crops or anything. There is a little bit of contamination back in here, but as things cycle through and dilute over time, that won't cause any problems for any of our crops. And having these guys pumping all that stuff out should alleviate a good portion of that. There's no water in here. If there's water in here, they'll still come down and collect the water out of here, and they'll get sick. Potentially, even if there is a small amount of bad water in the system, they can still get sick. All right. And I would like to avoid that. Sweet. This is all connected for free. Let's go ahead and unpause all of these guys and get some more planks moving for all of the things. Sweet. And go ahead and hit the prioritize all of these guys. And this did pull from our hauling posts that we did just fill up, but that's not too much of a problem. We still have a good what, 40-ish haulers running around. That shouldn't be too much of a pain for them. That should meet all the demands for the entire system without any issue. All right, now let's see here. All right, we have 2 of our batteries in. Let's go. About to have a 3rd one in. That's just waiting on planks, which that's fine. We are about to get the last bit of planks in, and this one's waiting on all of the materials. And that little guy right there is out of power as is standard. All right, sweet. I love to see it. Gonna get finished right meow. There we go. That's another 26,000 units of power for us. And that should be good. Now, what I should do is focus on getting these guys in real quick. That shouldn't take too much out of their day to actually come over here and effectuate that change. Now, I'll go ahead and just plus up. That shouldn't cause a problem. We've got plenty of explosives and plenty of extract to facilitate that build real fast. Let's check on this over here. And let's see. They are up here. They did get this finished here. Sweet. They are slowly building up these platforms in here, which is allowing them to build those secondary and tertiary platforms. Good. They are putting in all of the impermeable flooring, which is fantastic. They are building all this in the background. You love to see it. Things are looking good. Probably throw in a few extra building or an extra building hut, since we do have 5 timber bots for wandering around with nothing to do. But I am going to turn the bot part back on. That's going to pull 3 of the 5, so that's fine. Don't know why that's not prioritized by haulers, but that should help out just a smidge bit. We do have plenty of bot limbs, plenty of bot heads, as well as chassis that continue on working in the background. This is all in. That is all in. We can hit this explosion button here. I can click the darn thing. There we go. That button right here, and that should bring us up to 3,400 as opposed to 34,000 versus 26,000. So let's take that. And let's go ahead and blow up a little bit more. We need that power. Now, while they're doing all of that, we can come over here and Wait for the game to respond to us. Let's go. All right. Do I have... No, I've blocked... No, I still have access to this place over here. So let's go ahead and grab that. Rip this around to this side and then down, and we'll start building up more of our windmills. Probably should have brought that over one more. No, that should... All right, cool. Large windmills. Game, don't fight me, please. Let's see where this actually fits. That can go there, 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 there. Go ahead and fill all of this in as much as we can. We'll probably run out of planks and gears before they can finish all this, but that's going to provide a substantial amount of power to our colony, which is sorely needed. The joys. Why don't you want me? Fine, we'll come over in this way. Don't want to play, then I'll play my way. All right, cool. That goes in there. Connect this path up, and then run along the backside, and that'll allow them to reach all those things, and we'll give this a priority bump and do the same for these 6. I do need all of that connected. Go ahead and just hit that button right here, and those all connected in. And I could probably do the same if I did something like this. All 6 of those. And they shouldn't get stuck anywhere. They should have plenty of access to all of that. And we'll go ahead and just hit that priority and get that in there. And that'll give us, what, 300 per unit? So that's 600, 1200, 1800 units of power. Hopefully that'll be enough for us. We're still not quite meeting demand, but we're still staring at the majority of our windmills not actually turning because the wind's not strong enough. The large windmills can actually run when there's a lighter breeze. I have 6 beavers with nothing to do within range. Oh my. Wow, they have eaten through all of that. Okay. I guess we need to find more scrap metal. How much scrap metal do we have stored up? 60. Okay, that's not good. Alrighty. There is a scrap pile there. Scrap pile here. Another there. Maybe we get over here. That is quite the trek, but kind of... We could come over here. We could start breaking into our underground ruins and running that. But that requires a copious amount of sparkly planks. Okay. Yay. Okay, so we're going to have an 8-day temperate. Why didn't this actually... Is it just not full? No, it just never reached. All right, we have 3 days left. All right, that's all filling in. That's going. That's not an issue. Copious amounts of water in the system here. I'm not too concerned about that. You guys don't have a job anymore. All right. We need scrap metal and something fierce. So let's see here. Get up here. Get that. That's free real estate. Free scrap. And we'll think about getting into that. That requires sparkly planks. That requires gears. And requires beavers, which we have a lot of. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Question is, how do we want to get over there? We could wrap around this side and up here. I think that's the easiest. So let's go ahead and do that. Delete that and this right here, and go ahead and throw in our path. Realize that I need to delete one of those paths there and there. That. Okay, give me smart. Go. Clean some things up. I can't be a complete slob with all my builds, right? Sweet. Goes all the way over. And last little bit there. Get these stairs in right now. And throw in our scavenger flags. And maybe I'll make these into spot positions. I can just keep working through the night. Throw in some catalyst as well as some biofuel for them. Shouldn't be that much of an ask. Just swap these 500. Swap and give all of this a priority on this side. Catalyst and set this biofuel. Get all of this chain and priority. This is priority numero uno because we need scrap metal, and we can go ahead and don't know why the game didn't like me playing with all this pathing. That's why I ran it without connecting it. It seemed to run a little bit easier. All right, water is filling in down here slowly. So we've got 1.5 days left of this temperate cycle. I doubt that this side will actually get full. We'll see. It might actually reach up to the top of this tile right here. Isn't much, but it's something. It's a starting point, and depending on how long this next route is, we could actually continue to fill this in, and that wouldn't be the worst thing in for us. All right, they're already putting these stairs in, and they're already building up all of these. Let's go. It's already set to obtain. I did the same thing for the other one. Let's go. And it means that this guy should be able to swap all. I could have sworn I swapped all these. Am I just losing my mind? Probably am. Okay, well, that's fine. Those guys can get up here. They can do all those things. And that, and we'll prioritize them. Well, and do the same on this side. And now we need to put in a storage for all of this scrap metal so they can toss it into. We'll hit this fly and we'll give this another max priority, and they can finish that up really quickly. All right. So this is going in nicely. Already. So why aren't they too far from the district? Can't reach. Oh, I need to give them a path. Okay, drop this down so we can actually see what's going on here and grab this path right here and run that right along there. That should let them do all of the things and continue to do all the work. Sweet. Stop so we're not staring at things awkwardly in the face. All right, sweet. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. It's so beautiful. Look at all this lush green area. It's so nice. It brings a tear to your eye to see a plan come to fruition instead of it being full of poop water because you accidentally forgot to actually throw in all of your things up here to prevent all of the bad poop water from flooding into your actual systems. But hey, we got it fixed. Everything's looking green. Everything's looking nice and blue as well. This is really full, actually. Like, really, really full. That's what we want to see. We are working on only 2 pumps right now, but that's perfectly fine. All of this is flowing out. All the excess is flowing into here. It might actually cap off that, go above that first line there. Either way, that's cool. We've got 0.4 days left of this temperate cycle, and let's see where we are at. We have 3 bots doing nothing. You somehow don't have power. The other ones do. I don't. All right, and then maybe that was just a little visual glitch. Sweet. We're already set to pain and not bringing that over fast enough. Got plenty of extract over here. I don't want to prioritize it because it's a prioritization between all of the haulers. It just turns into. So I'll only prioritize the absolute things that I need to be moving. Like, for instance, come on, don't fight me. bot assembler, which needs help. Of this could be as high as possible. Currently not doing that great because the power system is kind of poor, but that's fine. Oh my goodness, they built a lot more of this than I thought they would. Holy Toledo, Batman. Okay, well, that's good. Let's see how much power we're generating now. 18 out of 3 or 30, 1800 out of 3200. That's without these additional what? 6, 8, maybe. 6, I don't know. Power of 5. It looks like just 5 aren't. Additional 5. No. Okay, cool. That's good. Go ahead and finish this build up over here since it's already basically done. If we could have even more power, now we're at 5,500 out of 3,200. That means all of these are going to start filling back up, which is fantastic. You love to see that. All the explosives are in, so we can actually expand our capacity for storage, giving us even more kinetic energy. That's 40,000 units right there. What's the next? 46. So I can put in one more set of explosives down into here, and we'll put in there. Boom. This one. There we go. That can happen whenever it does. I'm not going to force them to do anything unnecessary. That's all connected. Go ahead and hit this button right here. So we have all of that done. And then that's an additional 100 to 300 units of power for us, which is... So even at slow-ish speeds, so medium speeds, I guess is what you would call this as opposed to fast. We're exceeding our demand. We're not quite exceeding our demand signal when it's at the slowest wind speed. That would require a metric poop ton of these windmills, which probably do. Oh my goodness. They already got the majority of this in. You can't even reach that. Okay, well, completely neglected to come over here and touch this while all of the things were going on, but that's fine. We can extend this pathway just a hair this way. Let them come up here and finish that. They already put in all the dirt stuff, so now we have access to all this, and now we can put in some more terrain blocks. Kind of flatten that out. Do the same there, and probably just go. And we'll do something like that. Actually, let's do this and have that run the other. Any issue with placement blocks? So as long as they have this back one finished, they can reach the next one. 25-day drought. My goodness. Game wants to test us now. I believe in our beavers. Okay. Yeah, they shouldn't have any problem running the power lines through here. Let's go ahead and tack on our additional water wheels back into here. I need to let them finish those two so they can before they start throwing in any more of these power wheels. Or water wheels. I need to call them what they really are. They're water wheels. That's fine. Right. All right. Check on this over here. Should be another platform further ahead. They are. Let's go. They've already started putting in that next layer. Let's go. Why haven't they this? It's too far. You can't reach. I know why it's too far. You can't reach. All right, fine. There. And just because I want to see that done. Bump. And then... How... So I built this into here, and I just needed a way for them to gain access. How do I want to tackle that? Have them come around and climb up from this side. Don't like it. I've already got the path right there, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. go ahead. We'll fill this in as well. This. Don't like doing this, but it is a requirement in order to build all the things. Doubles all along here. Fill in that tiny gap like so, and then next thing we're gonna have to get on top. That's just a double right here, single right there, and then 1, 2 ladders, stairs, not ladders, 2 entirely different things, and we'll path along like so. And that should give them access to all the things without any issue. I should just break all this off and like dump a metric ton of all of the materials that we could ever need over here, and just put bots in here and have them work for time. That might be what I need to do. I don't want to do that. Probably should do that. Build a little bot settlement in here. Just fill it in with all of the bots. Give them a metric ton of catalyst and biofuel, and just let them go ham. Do we do that? Do we do that? And then the only thing that we'd have to be concerned about is just having enough collars on either side of the district crossing, which we have plenty of beavers that can do that. We just lose out on some of the haulers. I'll think about that. That's something to think about. Like if we had, so let's pause it. Let's pause it. Pause it. So let's go ahead and delete that so we can actually look and see what this does. Go into the district manager. If we hit district crossing and flip that around like that, it's still pretty red everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but that's not too bad, right? Not a totally atrocious. Maybe we do that. All right. Storage. Okay, so this is metal. We need metal blocks up here. We need logs up here. We need planks, and we need. Is that ridiculous? Is that too ridiculous? I don't think it is too ridiculous, but I think that's something. If you guys have any comments or have any thoughts on that, whether you guys want me to break this off and have just a bot colony on this side, continue working this, and we can just continue producing all of the bots and keep working this side without any issue. Let me know. Hit the comment section. Tell me if that's a good idea. I think it would work. The problem that I've had doing that in the past is I just don't have the actual beavers to keep up with the district crossing. But if it's just bots, the only thing that I need to be concerned about is biofuel and catalyst. And they can, we can run that back and forth, and then it's just building materials. And of course, it's the heavy stuff, so it's going to be the metal blocks that are going to cause a problem. But it's something to think about. I'll think about it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And I'm happy with where we're at right now. This looks really cool. Like, look at all these guys go. So many windmills just blowing. That's a great shot. You love to see that shot. And then get the windmills with our building going on in the background. That is beautiful. You've got the lush forest. You've got all of our industry back in here. You've got the huge mega build going on as well. That is beautiful. It is so cool what you can do in this game. You can build so many awesome things and do so many fun things with this game. But I think that's what we're going to call it here. Sorry if it caused any confusion if I talked about two things at the same exact time within this video. did have a small break between recordings. I apologize. My brain doesn't allow me to connect 3 days between recordings. So that's where we're at. But I hope you guys had a fantastic time. I had an absolute blast playing this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, we are chasing the illustrious 1,000 subscribers, which is insane to me. Absolutely and entirely insane. So I appreciate you guys. If you already are a subscriber, if you're not, please do think back. Consider about hitting that button, and I do look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful time wherever you are in the world. Make sure you guys stay nice and thirsty. Keep yourselves hydrated, though. Make sure your beaver's nice and hydrated. We'll call it. Catch you all in the next episode. I'm out. See ya.